Gosh.
What?
Orbs all across the floor there it goes, look at that. Alright, we're leaving. Okay, we're leaving.
That's why so many people have gone there, and people have ran out of the place practically screaming because they've seen something they didn't expect to see.
Now, the cold atmosphere, as soon as I open that door, hits you. Now that could be because it's held in there all this time, and when you open it, it rushes forward. But I'm not liking this at the moment, so if you follow me. Oh gosh, I thought that was a cat or something that stood there, but it's one of those lions that he had outside, the concrete ones.
Yeah. You ought to put a concrete lion by the side of the other one.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why he wouldn't bother doing that.
What's that?
It was that.
Well, how did it do that?
Did you hear it?
Yeah, it's quite a loud click.
It was a click. It wasn't a click. It was like a piece of wood hitting wood, or a stone hitting. Did you not?
Well, it certainly wasn't me. You didn't trigger it off.
Look,
did you?
listen. See, it's always up from that side. I wonder if we could get back. Should we try and get round there and see what's round there?
There's a gap here.
No, it don't, not that way. Round by the fireplace you can get to it.
It almost sounded like metal, like tapping metal with a hammer just once.
Ask them to do it again. Whoever made that noise, could you please try and do it again, and then we will leave.
And all of a sudden we looked down and we could see all these lit up things, and evidently it was orbs, and they were really, really big. They weren't no dust particles that some people think it might be. It was real orbs, and we've got it caught on camera.
Oh my good gosh.
What?
Orbs all across the floor there it goes, look at that. Alright, we're leaving. Okay, we're leaving.
Alright.
Yeah, go. That's enough for me. You've made your point, we are leaving.
It was quite scary to see it on camera, but the orbs, I think, was telling us to get out of the room. And so we did. Never seen orbs like it.
I mean, we could always go...
What's that?
What is that? Dad? What are you...
Cartwheel.
How the fuck is that possible?
Why? Did you prop it really good?
Yes, because I would... Fuck me.
Come down to your foot nearly.
Fucking hell.
Oh, he does.
Orbs all around it. Orbs all around the cartwheel. Orbs, they're still there.
I can't see with my naked eye.
You can't see them. Look down at the floor.
Well, tell you what, that come down and just missed my foot.
You are lucky,
Just
because that,
nearly come down on my foot.
I swear to you, that was propped up 100% safe.
That cartwheel is very, very heavy, and it was propped up in such a way that no way would it fall over on its own. We've had a cartwheel fall over a couple of times in here, and it's probably your sign telling us that you are in this Mayflower barn and you don't want to leave the Mayflower. Hey? You are joking.
What?
I just had somebody touch me on the den. There. Here, look.
Look through here. Look for the camera, Dad.
Yeah.
What's that? You can see.
No.
See that?
Yeah.
That's my hand. That's where my hand was.
Yeah, no, it definitely wasn't you. Somebody just touched me there. Do you know what it was like? Stay there.
No, don't, because I don't like it that much.
Right.
What? No, go on. Yeah, go on. Let's do it. Tell me what it was like. Was it like that? Was it?
Yep. No way.
Stand still where you were. Now back into something a little bit. Back into it.
No,
That?
no, I won't do it because it's at an angle. Definitely, no. Somebody touched me. Definitely.
Why is it always you then?
That's twice now. That's happened.
Well, you're asking for it though. You asked them to show themselves.
Oh yeah, and they are showing themselves. Come on.
Are we going?
I think we'll go. And I was attacked on my leg. My leg bent over, and that was, to me, that was a ghostly sort of being that done it. It wasn't just my nerves.
I'm on my own in the witch's room, trying to digest everything that's happened so far. And I know when you watch this, you'll probably be thinking, how over the top, what's the point in investigating the place and then running out? But when you're actually here, and you know that from here to the door is some distance, and that you could trip and fall and it could be shoved, or it's a different experience. Right, we are in the Bishop's room just to gather our thoughts and digest exactly what we've just seen. You start. Tell me.
Well, we went back in the Bishop's room, and I kept,
Barn.
sorry, in the Mayflower
Barn, yeah.
and I kept trying to coax the ghost. Didn't get no response for ages. We come back out. We went back in to give it another try. You had your camera there to show it on film, and then suddenly I felt, instead of it on the elbow like last time, funny enough, it seems to be on the joint. He touches you on the, he or she touches you on the joint of either your elbow, or anyway, it was on the bend of the back of my leg this time, and it was definitely not me nudging against
something.
anything.
As I left, hit me in the arm, and the cartwheel yet again fell over.
Yeah.
And you're certain that was propped up properly.
Yeah, because John went in, didn't he? So it was propped up well enough.
This is the best evidence you could ever ask for as a ghost hunter.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to conclude this now by staying in the Bishop's room for 2 minutes and give them one last chance to communicate. Are you happy with that?
Well, yeah, because nothing's actually happened in the Bishop's room yet.
Right, a 2 minute investigation. This is going to be very quick. Okay, sadly I wasn't recording, but what happened, I went to turn out the lights and this door was open with this light on. I turned out the light, I come back in, and I went to close this door. Now, Dad, I want you to go in here and pretend to go and close the door, and I will show you exactly what it's like.
Well, you don't want it to
No, not as hard. Okay, here's the door. Pretend to close it.
Well, I don't want it.
I'm not going to.
No, I'm saying if it does it for real.
No, go on. Just go to close it. It was like that, pushing back, but
Yeah.
the door come back. You saw it. You saw that.
Yeah, I've seen you go right.
But that
across
was
the
not
room.
for the camera, because the camera wasn't even recording, and secondly, the camera was pointed at us on the bed. Okay, so I just had the door physically come out at me, and I did not exaggerate that in any way. You can take it as a lie if you wish. That's not my problem. What we're going to do now, we're going to ask for a response. We're going to ask for a response from Michael or James to make a noise and show us that they're here. You want to do it because... Michael, are you here in the Bishop's room with us? Show us an orb. Give us a sign.
touch us on the shoulder. Don't physically hurt us, like you have been known
My
to.
actual finger, I landed on my finger. That really hurt.
Yeah. You've touched me on the leg, somebody.
And you've pushed me. I've been thumped on the arm, and I've seen orbs, and we've heard noises, and the cartwheel's been pushed many times. Give us something we can show people that you still exist, and they won't knock the building down. Your home will remain. Yeah, go on, tell me.
Since I was touched in the Mayflower barn.
When? Today?
Yeah, today.
Okay.
About half an hour ago.
Yeah, on the back.
On the back?
Leg.
Of
foot,
my leg.
Leg.
Well, do you know what? I've got an ache there now. It's aching quite a bit.
Well, my finger's hurting where I got shoved across the room.
Yeah, but I'm on about... That's the exact spot where I was touched by that ghost. I've got a dull ache. Right in the spot where it touched me.
Well, let's go and speak
Now
to
that's
John.
weird.
Let's speak to John and get some conclusions, okay?
That's weird.
Dad's going to just show you something, because as I reach for the handle, not recording yet again, just orbs, loads, good. Turn out the light, Dad, because there's orbs arriving. They were all next to the door. There's someone, as if they're blocking our entrance on that door. But as I reached for the handle to leave, the handle moved on its own. You heard it, Dad?
I heard it, yeah.
Did you see me touching it?
Yeah,
or?
but I want to check it out now. Can we put the light back
No,
on?
there's orbs all around the door. There's all.
Today's investigation, I would say, is the most ghostly experience I've had. And I think you've had as well.
Yeah,
because
certainly.
you were pushed. It's a pity it wasn't caught on camera.
Never is. All the big events of
But
ghost hunters never are on
Like
camera.
I say, I was definitely touched again. It wasn't a nervous...
Was it as solid as last time?
No, it was about half the push. But it was on the joint of my leg at the back.
I've got a feeling I recorded it, but I can't be 100% certain. I'm hoping I did.
And 20 minutes after I was touched, my leg had been aching. It's gone now. But when I sat down on the bed, it started to ache, and that is the exact spot where I was touched.
Okay, we're going to get out of here now, because I think they've given us more than, they've been generous and gave us enough signs.
Yeah, they've given us a bonus, I think.
Okay, you go through the door and I'll follow. Right, shall we go?
Yeah, we better.
Oh, you're not going to leave me in this house of hell
I reckon
on
we
my
are.
own? Thank
You better check your doorknob on the bishop's room.
It's gospel truth. When I bought the ram 40 years ago, I had a visit from 3 very old Bristol women. And in the Colston Hall, you know the Colston Hall,
Yeah.
Bristol?
Yeah.
There must be thousands of people in there. This world famous man who was given the power for casting out cancer
All right.
and anything.
Mm.
If you've got a Bible bookshop near you, I'm sure they'll be selling it. It's called Ever Increasing Faith.
Oh yeah.
And that's the life story of Smith Wigglesworth. He was born about 1800 and he lived to about 100. And he was famous all around the world. There was nowhere big enough for the thousands that came to him. Now, for anybody who can cast out cancer, people say rubbish, no one can do that. Well, all I can tell you is that 40 years ago, 3 women sat there. They actually witnessed this world famous man in the Colston Hall in front of thousands of people casting out cancer.
Mm.
Now then, cancer is a living entity. It's a living thing. It's not like a disease, not like a cough or a cold. It's a living thing growing in you. Well, this is what these 3 women said, not me. It's Smith Wigglesworth standing over somebody. I put you under the Christ God protection. God is going to heal you. And always a male voice shouting back, and I claim this body for Satan. This is in front of a lot of people. I'm not coming out. And Smith Wigglesworth, in the end, had to jump on the person and say, "Get out! In the name of Christ, I command you." And he had power.
Yeah.
I haven't got it. No one. I haven't met anybody with it.
Yeah.
But he was bristling with the power. Now, when I'm driving a steam train, You've only got to stand on the station and you can feel the heat coming off.
Yeah, that's right.
Power. And what happened was this, according to them, a great black mass came out screaming and either running or floating amongst all the thousands of people in the Colston Hall, and everybody running for the doors to get away.
I was quite upset about it, to be honest, because Adam, my son, has met him a few more times than what I did, but it's just upsetting. He was in his 80s, but he was a nice guy, really. He will be missed. Well, I can't personally say it's the most haunted because I haven't been to certain places that are haunted, but to me, if a place is more haunted than the Ram Inn, then I'd get out of there straight away.